Okay, this is going to be a little tube about Beethoven's fifth piano concerto in E flat major, opus 73. Make of that what you will. It's well, the conductor of it would be the Philharmonia Orchestra, and the piano soloist is a guy called Edwin Fischer, Fischer, who is meant to be one of the 20th century's best pianists, and bloody hell, I can understand why after listening to it. It's just awesome. I'm trying to explain the fifth piano concerto, Beethoven's fifth piano concerto, is pretty hard because, as you probably know about Beethoven, he didn't do things in short bursts, if you know what I mean. It was you're in there and it's like being on board some not scary ship, but I'm trying to explain the way you should, or the mentality that you should approach listening to a piece like that. And because the first bit is 20 minutes long, you know, and the second bit is, well, the second movement is 7 minutes 51 seconds long, and the third minute is 10 minutes 27. So it's like over half an hour long, you know. And I've put down here that you should kind of think of yourself as on a ship. That's kind of that, either on a ship or being sort of like in the air and like floating like a bird. I guess. Just trying to think of another way to think about it, but on a ship that, you know, might have a bit of rough sea, or have, you know, be able to see. I kind of got the idea that the last movement of a symphony or a concerto is like when you sight land, and then you know you can it's nearly there, and you know the journey's nearly over, and you've achieved something. So yeah, I mean, I don't know much about Edwin Fischer, but I do know about William Furtwängler, who I've had his recording of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony is phenomenal. I know some people don't rate it really highly, but it's sold shitloads, so it must be good. Or maybe it's just being commercial. But also to do with long pieces, you've got to, in the gentle pieces, sort of like find a meditative sort of state to be in, so you're sort of like on the ship, sort of looking at the sea or whatever, or you're in the sky floating about and enjoying, you know, all that kind of stuff. And also to do with this fifth piano concerto, it's just with Beethoven anyway, it's just the power and the gentleness and the flute and the oboe, as well as the piano in the gentle parts, is just fucking awesome. But it is hard work. That's the worst thing. I guess that's the reason that you keep on coming back to it, or I keep coming back to it, is because I I don't know. It's just I just find it awesome. And it's called the Emperor. It's called the Emperor. Why it's called the Emperor, I don't know. I don't know whether there's a symphony called the Emperor, which was to do with that allegedly short guy, not Nero, Napoleon. I'm not sure that it's related to this. I'm not sure, but anyway. But yeah. It pulls you in. That's awesome. Hard work, listening, pulls you in. Yeah. Yeah. But no less hard than listening to Led Zeppelin. Yeah. You just got to hang in there and float like a bird and sting like a butterfly. So yeah. So yeah. William Furtwängler. By the way, there was, what's this called? He wasn't a Nazi he was among the time when it was really cool to be a Nazi. And oh God, what's that composer's name? Conductor's name, sorry. Oh man, I can't think of his name. But anyway, that's me. Yeah, power, subtleness, I think that says. Gentleness, sorry, no. And his name, that's it, his name begins with a K. Karajan, that's it, yeah, Karajan. Karajan was sort of sympathetic to Nazis and got into a bit of trouble. What was his name? Not Wilhelm. That's Furtwängler's name. Herbert von Karajan. I think that's his name. Yeah, Herbert von Karajan. Yes, him. And he's also done a very good Fifth Symphony. All his early stuff is really good, really good. Wilhelm Furtwängler just wasn't interested in being a Nazi when it would have been really cool to be a Nazi, and probably would have made his life a lot easier, from what I know about Furtwängler. So that's to be admired anyway. Yeah. So I'm going to put some links on the bottom of here, and go and buy it and listen to it, and yes, and have a nice, lovely day.